She's going to work at home.
I'm a family.
I need to speak with you.
I'll do whatever I have to do.
Call Tariq.
Supposed to be on your man shit, right? It's too late to be scared now.
Hello, everybody.
Yo, what's up?
How are you?
Pretty good. I'm gonna start with Alix because I know that you was born in Kansas, and I hear most people's acting dreams they move to New York or Hollywood, but you moved to Atlanta, which is kind of like a new destination for that. Like, how? I mean, how does that? I mean, I guess it's all played out well, but like, you know, do you see a lot of actors now moving to, or people dreaming to move to Atlanta to do so?
I feel like it's still a little bit of a different choice right now. I feel like people's first choice is still LA. I guess the biggest difference would be that I do a lot of my auditions on tape. Well, pretty much all of my auditions on tape. Whereas in LA, you'd probably be doing a lot more in-person things. But I love it. I have so much fun here. I love Atlanta. It's adopted me, and it's been great for me so far.
Yeah, I see her stories of all the girls in Atlanta. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I'm like, LA might not be the place for me anymore.
Michael, I look back at our archives and was looking at our interview with you from 8 years ago when you was, you know, in love and, you know, cracking crabs and driving Benzes as a minor. You know, to see your career go from there to here has been amazing. But why haven't you asked Courtney to let you do some of that Italian from your first acting job in this? I mean, you're such a sophisticated character already. I could see you pulling it out somewhere.
You know, the funny thing is, she actually had a piece of some Italian in one scene in the original Power. I forgot what episode it was. It was when Tariq was like dealing with Vincent and them, and he actually had spoken some Italian. I forgot exactly what episode it was, but that would be dope to see it again though in the spinoff in book 2 to see him, you know, use that Italiano.
Tariq and Braden go to Rome, baby.
Go to Rome with it. Let's go.
and Gianni, like, I mean, like, how big has this been for you to have this a recurring role and to be able to play, you know, develop this character in this universe and get all these fans that, you know, that's been following Howard from the beginning to adopt you as one of their peeps?
I mean, I say this all the time. Like, I look like I should be on some teen show where I have my backpack. I'm like, hey, like I feel that's what I look like, but I'm on Power. So it's so cool that I get to be in this universe. And I don't know, the way I look, like I would never be cast as like a violent drug dealer. And so it's super cool. I love how Mike's still laughing at that joke. it's super cool.
He's a weak
that I just get to I get to play in this world. You know, I'm not a vampire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Alix, you know, speaking of all this laughter, Alix, I know that you also got like some comedy in you, and we don't get to see much of that in your character here. But when we see, I know you're working on other stuff. We're gonna get to see you doing some comedy movies or something in the near future.
Yes, definitely. I'm a chameleon. I want to do everything. I want to be a villain, a psycho, crazy person, and a comedian, and everything in between.
Got to get into all of those modes.
So, you know, I'm a big Marvel fan and DC Comics fan, but like this is like a multiverse, a power universe. Michael, to be here from the beginning and see like how we have these Raising Kanan, all these spinoffs that's coming out of this, like you couldn't have imagined this when you first took the gig to begin with as Tariq for the first show. Like, how does it feel to see how much Courtney and 50 have expanded this universe?
Bruh, when I first got the news, like, you know, that they wanted me to be a part of the show and all of that, I was excited, obviously, because I heard my idol's name. He was a part of it, 50 Cent. But then, like, I just wasn't I was young, so I wasn't really looking like so far ahead, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect any of this, especially like back then when they first casted me and everything. But once my workload started getting big, you know, season 3, 4, and 5, and 6, And then they just started making my storyline be more like more of a part of the show and everything. It's just like, damn, this is where it's going. And then once they put me to the side and told me that I got to start getting ready, you know, to start running my own show, I was like, hell, y'all bugging out. I laughed it off at first. And then Courtney, because at first 50 told me, we was on set, he just told me, I was just like, yeah, whatever. Because like, you know, 50 always joking. And then Courtney told me, I was like, damn, like this is really about to happen. So I'm like, all right, let's do it.
I don't think Michael understands the scope of it. I was driving down the 405 yesterday in LA, and his face is just giant on the side of a building. And I'm like, this is crazy.
I gotta come to LA, man. We gotta go to the spy and go see what I look like.
I bring some girls there sometime at Saddle Ranch, and I'm like, yeah, that's my friend right there.
Well, I love the show. Love what I got to see from season 2 so far. I can't wait till everybody else gets to see it and all the chatter goes online, because you know that's what it's gonna be. But thank you guys for the time, and can't wait to see you do whatever you guys got coming up next.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.